The Inkatha Freedom Party has welcomed the decision of the National Assembly to accept the postponement of the 2025 budget speech. The IFP stands opposed to the proposed 2% increase in VAT, saying it would disproportionately impact ordinary citizens. IFP Chief Whip in Parliament, Nhlanhla Hadebe, joins us now for more on this reaction on the budget. Nhlanhla, thank you so much for your time this evening here in SABC News. Firstly, let's get your reaction as a political party on the postponement of the budget. We understand that you have welcomed this postponement.
Thank you so much for having us. Good evening to you and to your viewers at home. Yes, it is true that the IFP welcomes the budget speech postponement. A consultation was done to all political parties. When the sitting was about to start, the Speaker convened an urgent special Chief Whip's forum to seek a green light from all political parties. Knowing very well what was contained in the budget as the IFP, we welcomed the postponement, as you have indicated that we have indicated as a party that we do not support the 2% increase because we believe it is going to impact the ordinary, struggling and underprivileged South Africans.
Now, we understand that you are a partner in the government of national unity, and you would have been consulted before the finance minister was expected to present this budget. Maybe if you can just give us an insight in terms of what issues did you have and did you reject as a political party when it came to the proposals which were made to you as a GNU partner in those meetings?
Well, the finance minister, when he was about to deliver his budget today, he had to consult cabinet first, and that is when he tabled his budget and unpacked the budget. And that is when the IFP felt that no, amongst other issues contained in the budget, the 2% VAT increase is not going to be a good move for the government of national unity to effect, because we believe the rate of unemployment is very high. And in fact, poverty and unemployment is kind of winning the race against government. So as a government of national unity that is committed to inclusive growth and poverty alleviation, we believe and we felt that this budget, if it is going to continue like this, we have rather postpone. In essence, basically, this 2% is the bone of contention in the items contained in the budget.
When it comes to, now that we know it has been postponed to the 12th of March, what else do you want to see changed in the budget? Or were you quite comfortable with the entire budget and your issue here was just the 2% VAT increase?
Mainly, we are quite comfortable with many of the items that are contained in the budget. This is the bone of contention, the issue of 2% VAT increase. There were items that we felt that the budget should address, like the issue of infrastructure development. We are happy with that. Like the issue of putting more to health, we are happy with that. We are happy with accommodating the basic education, but this is the issue that we felt it cannot be presented to the public with, yes.
And when it comes to this proposed 2% VAT increase that we would have seen from the finance minister, you know, touching on the impact it would have had on South Africans. I mean, we are always complaining about the high unemployment rate we see in this country. And do you think that if we saw this being presented by the finance minister, that it would have had a much more detrimental effect on South Africans, particularly the poorest of the poor, who are already struggling under, you know, very tough economic times?
Yeah, you are correct. You will recall that quite a substantial number of citizens in this country are reliant on government. They are receiving grants. That is a sign, an indication that people are struggling. So in a population that is struggling in that manner, you can't impose a VAT increase because obviously you are putting more burden on them.
And, you know, there are some who are not in the government of national unity, and we saw them today in Parliament saying that, well, because we didn't see this budget speech take place today, it solely means that the GNU has collapsed and, you know, there is no government. What do you have to say to some of the opposition parties in, you know, in Parliament who say, well, this simply means that the GNU can't agree and it seems as if it has collapsed and it's in crisis mode?
Well, at some point we have to agree we have to agree that we will not satisfy everyone. You know that from the word go, the opposition parties were not in agreement with the formation of the government of national unity. Some wanted to be in, but they couldn't say it. To us, as a party that is in this government, it is a sign of leadership that political parties are able to sit around the table, discuss, engage, and when they do not agree, they propose that they need more time to find each other. And for us as the IFP, we are confident that this is not the end. In fact, it is the beginning. This government is very new. It was going to be the very first budget speech of the minister under this current government of the national unity. To respond to those that are saying that the government is collapsing, no, that is not true. In fact, for the mere fact that political parties are able to sit around the table and engage, yes, for us, it is an indication that the government is alive and well.
Nhlanhla, thank you so much for your time. That is Nhlanhla Hadebe there. He is the IFP Chief Whip in Parliament.